Hello, 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 hello. It is a Final Fantasy XIV event stream, so don't expect much from today. Can't always play cool video games, you know? uh, Final Fantasy XIV is my guilty pleasure. I know what people think about this game, and people who play this game. Ah, well. This is my bad game of choice. I always generally say that when I play it on stream. But I don't play it on stream that much often. Kind of keep the game personal. But I kind of like, I like streaming the little seasonal events that happen within it. Because, like, I say this all the time, they're little stories that are unique to the year. It's never really the same event twice. It's the same event in name, but the theme, the rewards, the story, always different every single year. As opposed to like some other games where it's like, same shit, different year. Like World of Warcraft, for example. Those events never really changed. Every like 2, 3, maybe 5 years, they fucking add one new thing to their events in World of Warcraft. I haven't played it in years, so I don't know if that's still true or not, but it's basically like, yeah, you just do the same exact fucking shit. Final Fantasy XIV, a little bit different. It's nice and refreshing to, like, have some continuity between year events and a story that kind of keeps going. They'll usually like introduce a new character, and then that new character will take over for next year, and then they'll introduce another new character, and the cycle kind of repeats. That's how it kind of functions. It's a head on inside. So this year's Christmas event, obviously, it got cut pretty bad. I've already seen what the event is, basically, and it's not really anything. But, I still gotta stream it out of principle. Still gotta upload it out of principle. It's, I don't wanna, even if an event is very short and not much happens, I don't wanna skip it, really. Like, I always want to preserve these if I can. I'll be trying a new recording format, at least, to see if the quality is a little bit better or a little bit worse. We'll see. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, it's been a very light month for streams, for games. Even though I put in a lot of work for Christmas, it's just kind of like I always underestimate how fucking crazy retail gets, how insane the world gets, and how tired I get. I've been sleeping a lot when I can, and retail has basically fucked up my entire sleep schedule. For once, it's not my fucking fault. Once it's like, oh, hey, can you come in an hour early? And now, can you come in an hour earlier? And then, like, my body is very much trained to wake up at a very specific time. Hey, Pokey. And so, making any altercations to that tends to, like, not work well for me in the long run, because my ass gets tired. And there will be nights where, okay, I gotta stay up, I gotta draw this, or I gotta do this, or like, oh, I'm behind on this, multitasking, being the insane bastard that I am, just constantly something always happening, which is probably why my brain gets burnt out so often. I just, I don't stop. And when I do stop, I just completely crash. I'll be up drawing late at night, and what'll end up happening is that because I have to go into work extra early, I'll be like, oh shit, it's 2 a.m. I only have about 1 or 2 hours of sleep. I'll lay in bed, wide awake, and then I'll fail to get even a minute of rest. Then I'll go to work, and I'll come home, and I'll be even more tired, and I'll be cold, and I'll just like go, alright, I'm gonna fucking crawl in bed and take a nap. And then I wake up and the day is already over, and I'm like, well shit, it's past prime streaming hours. If I stream now, no one's gonna be awake. On the bright side, for today's stream, no one will be watching pretty much. Besides you, Pokey. Final Fantasy XIV, never really my more popular streams. Still do them anyways. What else was I gonna say? Besides retail woes, that's about it, I think. I did like a few streams where, you know, I'm just hanging out, low energy, playing whatever games I want. Not really doing the typical normal streams that I do. Last night I did an art stream, working on one of the thumbnails for an upcoming game. Make Yoshi proud. And if anything, he's gonna like ban me from his game. Yeah. I found out I was collecting a lot of commercials this month, and I found out a lot of them got corrupted during the download process, so I have to go back and recollect those commercials. Over 41 commercials. Ended up having corrupted files, and I was like, why the fuck are my TVs breaking last night when I was doing an art stream? It was a very scuffed stream last night. For once, I just muted myself and was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna draw and listen to music. The kind of stuff that's gonna get copyright strikes and all that. But you know, the VOD's been nuked. I'm fine. Just really weird stream to have, but at least it helped me kind of like focus. And strangely enough, that's like when people actually follow you for some reason. Not when I'm actually trying to make an effort with these streams. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Anyways, yeah, I gotta go back and re-download like over 40 commercials, but it's not really too difficult to do. It's just kind of annoying that it even happened. Now I'm like paranoid. I'm gonna have to double check everything and make sure like, oh yeah, are these retro commercials downloading like partially corrupted? Are they working? This is a problem of like ever since the SSD crash happened. I had so much media and I had already tested and made sure everything worked. Now when I'm just grabbing stuff, I'm just not even testing it before I throw it back into the pool of like commercials that could randomly play on the televisions and stuff. And yeah, a bunch of the files were corrupted, so I'm like, shit, okay, so that's why the commercials are freezing and hanging up on one video. Turns out the length, I don't know what you would call it, the metadata or whatever, like it doesn't properly register like how long this video is, so when the video plays, it gets stuck indefinitely. I don't know what causes that or what caused it, but on the bright side, my computer hasn't been freezing at all, so whatever the issue was, I think I fixed it, or Windows fixed it. I don't fucking know. Computers are weird. I hate computers. Anyways, enough of me bullshitting and talking about off-topic shit. Let's just hop into this fucking Final Fantasy event. Don't expect anything exciting. Don't expect anything action-packed. It's gonna be a very slow burn, boring stream with a probably equally boring story. As I said, this year it feels like Christmas got left on the cutting room floor for Final Fantasy XIV. Not the greatest event that they've ever released for Christmas, but you know, it just means maybe the events coming up in the future will be much better and we'll have a more robust story, better rewards, and not feel like an afterthought. That's what I would hope, but you never know. You never know. Yoshi P is probably still busy working on the Xbox and PC port of Final Fantasy, what, 16? You know, or whatever secret shit that he's doing. Wish he could just primarily focus on Final Fantasy 14, but Square is Square. So they probably have him working on a bunch of other stuff at the same time. And the holiday crew, probably it's like 1 or 2 people putting these events together. Ah well, it is what it is. Let's hop into it. Alright. There we go. Welcome to Final Fantasy 14. You hear any buzzing coming from my microphone? Please let me know. Maybe shouldn't be happening, but we'll see, And a little bit of decorating for Christmas this year. Nothing too crazy. Hey, Mechanic Cat. When I was doing my Gremlins 2 stream, I was noticing like whenever I was talking, there was like some really annoying vibration kind of happening. So I'm like, oh no, what the fuck? Did I have my screws on my microphone maybe too tight, too loose? That can usually affect it. Did I have my microphone pointing the wrong kind of direction? Was it just vibration from my keyboard, or was what I'm using to kind of like break the vibrations just not working that well? I don't know. As you can see, I already got some of the decorations you can for this event. These little topiary chocobos with Christmas lights on them. Definitely, like, I do like that they've been adding outdoor stuff. Like, these trees from one of the previous years was really nice. Well, I'm trying to remember what year this was. Was this... I think this might have been last year's. I can't remember. After missing 2 streams, the one I catch is a Final Fantasy stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. I already talked like fucking... my streaming this month has just kind of sucked. My output has basically been non-existent. Because I've just been tired. I've been busy. This year we get a goofy-ass Santa outfit. One kind of already technically existed. This dude right here is wearing the hat from like the very first set that existed. But the textures, the colors were just like really gross and muted. This year the colors are much more vibrant on the outfit. And you could kind of like see the disparity between like the old one and the new one. Yeah, holidays are busy. I look around at like so many other streamers and like no one's really doing any Christmas streams. They're not like playing Christmas games. Like maybe they just like slap a decoration on their stream and go, "Hey, it's Christmas." I'm like the idiot doing fucking jumping backwards through flaming hoops and trying to make Christmas themed stuff and overlays and everything, and Ah, it feels like, maybe I'm probably overdoing this a little bit too much. Here we go, the bearded lady. The Starlight Celebration volunteer is beaming at you, at least you think, so their face is difficult to discern through such mighty facial hair. If it isn't my favorite adventure, do you remember me, don't you? You do remember me, don't you? Perhaps I should remove my beard. To be honest, I already kind of forgot last year's Christmas event. Much better. Starlight Celebrant Am Garanji at your service. I am ever so pleased to meet you during this most sacrosanct of seasons. Whoa, it's you. That's how I feel, yeah. Whoa, it's you. It's like a year of time has passed, like, depending on how memorable the previous year's event was. Like, sometimes they're not gonna, like, remember too much. In commemoration of the Ishgardian knights who once sheltered needy orphans from the cold, we strive to deliver joy and comfort to all younglings each Starlight celebration. This year, we pay particular tribute to the figure at the heart of the Starlight legend, the snowy bearded captain dubbed the Saint of Nimia. As you can see, we have commissioned replicas of his red coat and fluffy white beard. How better to delight the children than by distributing presents as the saint himself, after all. So far, we have been successful in spreading Starlight cheer. However, it seems there is a particular youngling who finds our felicitous festivities distressing. Were I free to wonder, I would reach out to them myself and provide what aid I could. Alas, my duties as celebrant require my attendance here. Might you assist this child in my stead? I am sure they would welcome the insights of an adventurer such as yourself. I am most grateful. Let me summon the young lady who first brought this matter to my attention. Hello, my name is Saline. It's nice to meet you, mister. As I told Miss Garanji, I've seen a boy around here who... Oh look, there he is, over there. I guess he didn't come to play this time either. The boy's been watching the stage from a distance ever since preparations began. At first I thought he must be excited about the Starlight celebration, but he always looks so sad. That's why I thought I'd try inviting him to play. But when I called out to him, he just ran away. Comforting others when they are troubled is a very kind thing to do. You did well to try, Saline. I just think nobody should be alone during the Starlight celebration. He keeps coming back, so I'm sure there's something he's worried about. Maybe he's too shy to ask for a present. Either way, I'm worried about him. Would you help me make sure he's okay, mister? Not gonna say yes or no, but I'm just gonna pound my fist awkwardly, and that means yes in Final Fantasy language. Then I'll leave this matter in your capable hands. I believe the boy ran off towards the Whistling Miller. Perhaps someone there knows more about him. Let's ask around. Please tell me if you learn anything, and I'll be sure to do the same. goofy ass Santa suit. You know what kind of sucks about the Santa suit? You can't remove the beard. It's a great Christmas hat, and you just can't remove the beard. I don't think they bothered toggle. Like, I think I tried already, and it's like, no, it's just fully. You're stuck with the beard. Maybe they'll patch like the ability to remove it later. Maybe. And that boy who always comes to stare at the decorations, I know him. I mean, I've seen him around before. I don't know his name, and I don't think I've ever seen him smile. Like, pretty much the entire event is just like run around, talk to NPC. Like, that's kind of every seasonal event in a way, but like sometimes they have like cool dungeons exclusive to the holiday, or like fates in the world, little activities to do, something more than just this. Boy, yes, ran straight past me towards the Great Loam Growery. Oh, you must mean Tenny. I heard he moved here from Ul'dah recently. Can't tell you much more than that. He makes a point of keeping to himself. Did you learn anything? So his name is Tenny. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go to the Great Loam Growery. I'll just walk there. So, not too much has been happening in Final Fantasy XIV. We kind of got the last major content patch of this expansion, and a lot of people have run out of things to do, so the game is kind of in its expansion death lull period, which is usually what happens to an MMO when it's like, okay, well, this is the last major content patch we're getting until the next expansion, so there's just gonna be like maybe 6 or so months of just this, and the game kind of like ends up being very depressing around this time of like any expansion. But that's like when the diehards kind of stay behind, and you know, the people that just kind of drop their subs and just want to do hardcore content kind of just don't even bother playing the game anymore. Me, I own a fucking house too in fucking Final Fantasy, so Yoshi's kind of got me by the balls. I gotta keep my houses. I gotta pay that monthly subscription. But nah, I find things to do. Little grinds, and if I could socialize, I can socialize. Who are you? Some kind of adventurer? He is, and my name is Saline. You were looking at Mikado's amphitheater earlier, weren't you? Such is the life of a homeowner. Yeah, I'll never own a house in real life, but I'll own a house in a digital world. Ooh. Would you like to go and join the Starlight celebration with me? My friends will be there too, so we can play together. Your friends. They're really nice. Do you not want to? It's not that. It's a long story. I have time. We just moved here from my father's job, and I know there's no point in moping about it, but I really miss my 3 friends back in Ul'dah. During Starlight, we'd show each other what toys we got and eat too many sweets and find all the best decorations in the city. We'd have so much fun, and each time we'd promise to play together the next year, but now you're all the way in Gridania. I used to love the Starlight celebration, but now I can think about is leaving my friends behind and betraying our promise. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings by asking you to play. Alright, you didn't know. But Tenny, doesn't this mean you'll never be able to enjoy the Starlight celebration without feeling guilty? There must be something we can do. Mister, you're a grown-up. What do you think? Pack your bags, kid. I'm smuggling you back to Olda. That's a good... What? There's no way my father would allow... Wait, did you say smuggle? Thanks for the offer, mister, but I'll pass. Sounds like something that 3 tickets to Gridania could fix. I can't do the fun answer. I guess, but Olda is so far away. That sort of journey is a lot to ask. Nothing screams friendship, Kupo, like Moogle Mail. Mail. That's it. I could send them presents. I always forget, like, the Warrior of Light just, like, has a fucking funny teleportation bullshit magic. I could just go whoop whoop and be anywhere I want to be, but, like, regular people in this world don't really have access to that power. That's a lovely idea. Everyone loves getting packages, and that way you'll be celebrating together, at a distance. But wait till he learns about something called Twitch TV. What should I give them? Something you can only get in Gridania? Ho ho ho, the answer is that... The answer to that is simple. Hey, Godbert. He's actually wearing clothes for once. That snowy white beard, that's the real thing. You're the Saint of Nimia, aren't you? Quite. Young Tenny, you need to look no further than your own 2 hands, for presents crafted from the hearts are presents full of hearts. I shall rigorously assist you in every step of their creation as both an artisanal saint and saintly artisan. I don't really understand, but thank you. I'll help too. That way your presents will be crafted in half the time. Really? Alright then, thanks. Now, if I was in Tenny's position, I'd be like, nah, I'll do everything by myself. I gotta do everything. Because I'm like a fucking dumbass when it comes to accepting people's help. Master Adventure, might we rely upon you to deliver Tenny's gifts once they are prepared? Though we could post them by more conventional Moogles, a child's hard work and dedication ought to be hand-delivered by only the most trusted individual. And as you are both emotionally invested in Tenny's happiness and currently standing before me, I bequeath the task to you. You will do it, yes? Excellent, then we shall realize these creations, the spinner sloshes her nog. Wait. Then we shall realize these creations, the spinner sloshes her nog. What the fuck are you saying? This is like, this game kind of like throws curveballs like that occasionally. Like when I'm reading, I'm like, that's like a tongue twister. Then we shall realize these creations, the spinner sloshes her nog. In the meantime, I would have you apprise Garanje of our efforts. Once you have relayed your report, return here for the requisite packages. Chop chop. No, it's crazy. It's like, it's so fucking dark outside and it's only like 6:30 p.m. right now. I'm like, what the fuck? Get more chocobos, because why not? I always want more chocobos. Forgot that, no, I remembered to turn everyone's nameplates off this time, so hopefully the game looks better recorded when there's not a million names running around. Welcome back. Were you able to speak with the boy? The boy? The boy. I see, to be separated from one's friends is heartbreaking indeed. I only wish I could help in some way. Oh, I know just the thing. I shall transform you into a saint. I have a Saint of Nimia costume that I would be most happy to gift you. Tenny's friends will be delighted for a visit from the Spinner's anointed herald. Accept this with my warmest wishes, dear adventurer. I know you won't let us down. And at the halfway point of the quest, we get our reward for this year. Let me just slap it all on. Without further ado, let us transform you into the Saint of Nimia. I have no doubt you will look every bit the part in the costume I gave you. And then, for this part of the quest, you have to have it equipped and all that. Incredible, I feel as though I am addressing the very saint of the legend. Now then, pray return to the Great Loam Growery and collect Tenny's presents. The happiness of precious younglings is in your hands. My goofy little it looks so weird because like my hair just does not match. You think they like I guess they couldn't hide the front of the hair because the back would still show. Damn, this kid is selfish. Being selfish is what wins in Final Fantasy. The chosen one will come and help you solve all your issues. See, trying to toggle the beard on and off. No, you're stuck with the beard. Fucking, I'm gonna leave it on anyways. The presents are ready. I thought it might take longer, but the Saint of Nimia showed us how to weave them up in no time. Oh yeah, Hrothgar and Viera can't wear the hat, as per usual. They've been around for how long now, and the team is still having issues with making a lot of headgear compatible with the bunnies and the fucking lion men. Ah, well. The presents are ready. I thought it might take longer, but the Saint of Nimia shows us how to weave them up in no time. We made 3 bracelets, one for each of my friends. You said you'd take them to Ulda for me, right? My friend Momoleo always hangs out around outside the quicksand. You should start there. If the others aren't with him, he'll tell you to go where to go, and I don't know how to properly thank you for this, but thank you, mister. Oh boy, into the lion's nest we go. Ulda on Balmung. You're gonna see some crazy shit. I debated whether or not to just go to another server and be able to see the empty city and all that, but nah, it's always fun to run through here and see how crazy everything is. Like, these aren't NPCs or anything, these are all player characters. This place is fucking always populated. Always something happening around here. We got a lot of holiday decorations, too. What's going on down here? I like this little area right here in Olda. Got a nice big old Christmas tree and nice snow pad. Right, here's the nest of sin and degeneracy here on Balmung. You just see how many people from like the pop-in. That's something I wish they would like improve about the game, is like how many people could show up on your screen at any given time. But like it's just insane how many fucking people are here. Ever since like it became a thing that you could just jump between data centers, everyone just fucking comes to Balmung. Yeah, I'm a Molau. What have you... Momo Lamau. What have you got for me? Here's your gifts. From Tenny? Oh, Tenny, you big dummy. We've all been a mess since he left. It's not the same without him. But now I know that some things will never change, no matter how far apart we are. He's still the same old Tenny, still celebrating Starlight with us. Hehe. He sent gifts for all of us? Oh, someone's going to cry. I could feel it. Let's see. Larkin said he'd be in the Gold Court, and Othiel had to do something near Milvaneth Sacarium. Whatever that word is. Thanks, mister. Tell Tenny happy Starlight for us. Alright, I'll tell him Merry Christmas. You can't say Christmas anymore, because people get angry. Nice little centerpiece area right here. I really like the Christmas decorations that they do. Christmas is like so overly tacky as a seasonal thing, but I mean, I like it a lot. Hello, mister. Been very good this year. You can ask my friends. Handmade? From Tenny? I'm not crying, I just got snow in my eye. Last year, we all stood right here and made a promise to celebrate Starlight together, and Tenny remembered even though he moved away. I thought that would end for us, but friends always find a way, right? And Tenny would always be our friend. Tell him I said that, okay? Yeah, I was born in December. I may be a demon, but I'm also a Christmas demon, I guess. A holiday fiend. The weirdest time to be born as a demon is so close to Christmas. My birthday stream, like my birthday is like coming up pretty soon. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for a stream for it. I'm still kind of like thinking. Last year was just like very, it just did whatever, and people showed up. I don't know what my plans are. I know I won't be out celebrating it or anything on the day that it happens, but I'll be celebrating it this Wednesday, at least, with family. Even though it's not on Wednesday, it's okay. My birthday is like always December 23rd. You know, right before Christmas Eve. right before Christmas Day, when the entire world is doing their last-minute shopping and in total chaos, and basically it's like the worst time of year to go out, leave the house, do anything. Can't go to a restaurant, can't go out to like any entertainment because everything is just slammed and filled with people, and it's like, yeah, it's my birthday has very unfortunate timing. So just gonna be doing it a couple days earlier before it actually happens to hopefully yeah, just go out to a restaurant. That's about it. How do you know my name? Is that package for me? And he sent this? He made this? Haha, I guess he didn't forget about his mates after all. It's funny, I just finished wrapping a gift for Tenny too. A gift from all of us. We wanted something with our names on it, so we pulled our pocket money and got him a bracelet. Great minds think alike, eh? Anyways, if you're headed back to Gridania, could you take this to him? It'd mean a lot to us. All of Tenny's gifts have been successfully distributed. Now, make your final delivery, one addressed to Tenny himself. This is a nice little area back here. Of course, this is the area where all the Blue Mage stuff is. Which, I wish they'd just hollow out this building already and like turn it into an actual like guild place for them to hang out in. Make Blue Mage a real job already. It makes me sad that it's taking so long. It's never gonna be a real job. Each patch that they add Blue Mage content to, the Blue Mage feels like it's actually getting weaker and less effective. There's less abilities to collect. They're more balanced. Less of the bullshit works against bosses and dungeons. The Realm Reborn stuff was basically destroyed by Blue Mage with how many fates that they could cheese. But then, like, once Heaven's Ward and Stormblood came around, then it's like, yeah, the Blue Mages weren't as crazy wacky as they were at first. They've kind of, like, been toned down a bit, so that's why I assumed that it was like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing. They're going to, like, kind of try and balance it and turn it into a real job eventually, maybe. No, not supposed to be here yet. When Shadowbringer Blue Mage stuff came out, you know, it wasn't really a whole lot to collect. It kind of felt really underwhelming. Got some cool new abilities, but I don't know. Next expansion we'll probably get Endwalker abilities for Blue Mage, and hopefully by the end of the expansion, Blue Mage will be a real fucking job, maybe. Cope. Hold on to that hope that Blue Mage is gonna be a real class one day. It'll never be a real class. Who am I kidding? This is Square Enix. They don't care. They hate Blue Mages. The meme class. Did you find everyone? Do they like their presents? This is... yeah, they're adding another limited job. We don't know what it is yet, but next FanFest I'll probably reveal it. A bracelet, and look, they carved their names into it. Momolau, Larkin, Orthiel, and Tenny. They must really miss you too. If this isn't proof of your friendship, I don't know what is. Never thought they'd send me something, and it's a bracelet too. Great minds think alike, eh? I'm so glad everything worked out. Now you can enjoy the Starlight celebration without any more worries. Pauline, thank you for helping me. I really was happy when you invited me to play before, so would you be my friend? Heh, you silly. Of course not! Okay, I'm already your friend. I already ran away from the crystal. We're going the long scenic route. Oh ho ho, Santa Claus has angel wings. I've just been running around with the wings on in cities, like, I don't know. I felt it fit my Christmas glamour. Is that a demon with angel wings? Ugh, what the hell? So, not only were his handmade presents happily received, Tenny's friends sent him a thoughtful gift as well. None could ask for a better display of Starlight spirit. Sniffle, sob, wheeze. Starlight miracles really do happen. Yeah, it's like your run of. It's like I said, this isn't really like an amazing event or anything. It's just kind of like they had to rush something out probably, and they just didn't want to put too much time and effort into the Christmas event this year. Hopefully, the future events in the New Year's have a little bit more to them, but I'm a little bit doubtful. You have brightened many a young face today in your role as the Saint of Nimia. It truly warms my heart. Still, I can't help but wonder if Tenny and his friends knew how fitting the gift of a woven bracelet is. In certain lands, such bracelets are customarily exchanged as a symbol of friendship. As it is said, the intertwining strands represent lasting bonds. No doubt those younglings will enjoy each other's companionship for many Starlight to come. We came to say thank you. Thank you, Miss Garanji. Thank you, mister. I'm grateful that I was able to keep my promise to my friends and make another one along the way. Ho ho ho. You're welcome, you little shits. I am glad to hear it. After all, the Starlight celebration is meant to be enjoyed with everyone we cherish, be they near or far. Now then, what say you both to receiving your gifts? I gave those two their presents earlier, but they seem to be in search of companions. Let's invite them to play, Tenny. Yeah, we can all celebrate together. Go make some new friends, you little shit. A savior chosen to shield younglings from winter's wrath and provide them with every happiness this season can afford. Yet, not all gifts are within the saint's power to deliver. The gift of friendship, for instance? Forsooth, I can only teach them to make pretty things and encourage from afar. May their starlights be bright and their friendship everlasting. Ho 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 ho. And then we just have some additional, like, flavor, dialogue, and NPC interactions, which I will do in just a moment. Let me, enter G-pose real quick. Oh, 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 oh. Let me drink some water. Yeah. I didn't drink anything since I woke up earlier. So I really, you know what? Let me drink more water. Thank you, Mechanicat, for that redeem. Reminding me to take care of myself. You know, people make fun of hydration redeems and like taking care of yourself redeems. Well, I fucking need it because I'm stupid. I will not take care of myself. I will sit here depriving myself of water and go, why do I have a headache? Why do I feel like shit? Straighten my back too and stretch. Sometimes we need that reminder. Force some better habits on ourselves. I'm gonna be like that one meme. Yeah. Our son's a little bit of a gamer. It's like that shark with a fucked up back. Like its spine is just like a sharp angle. Like a 90-degree turn or something. I always see like that like fucking thing posted around. Yeah, our son's a bit of a gamer. Just any meme about fucking bad backs, bad posture. That's me, alright. Anyways. Let's hop back into this little flavor quest. Perhaps I might persuade you to continue work as the Saint of Nimia? Splendid! Gridania will be ever the merrier for it. Donors from across the realm have sent us a wide array of delights this year. So I would have you distribute them to younglings who pass the amphitheater. Well, I won't insist on the costume. You should know that you look very well in it. I shall leave the decision to you. Ho 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 ho. There's like a bunch of let's see. You see a child approaching from the amphitheater. Reaching into your bag of gifts, you select. So we have 6 choices here. Each will have a unique little cutscene and interaction with a NPC, either from story or like the guilds or, you know, that kind of stuff. A deluxe Bismarck pound cake. Let's see who this summons. Merowib herself, the leader of Limsa. Well, this is rather unexpected. I have but just finished attending to the state business and thought to observe these celebrations ere I return to Limsa Lominsa. I understand the Bismarck donated baked sweets to be distributed as gifts. Though I have little familiarity with the Starlight celebration myself, One does not soon forget the joy of receiving such festival delights as a child. She would be more. I'm not a voice actor, so I don't like. She'd be like more of a Irish pirate kind of thing. I pray that the Bismarck's contributions provide Eorzea's young ones with many a fond memory. I'm trying to remember how her voice actor is. It's usually like very stern and proper, but she's also like a pirate. But yeah, you know, major figures within the world just kind of show up for this little repeatable flavor quest. You can repeat it as much as you want. These dumb little fireworks. Whoa, sparkles. I wish they would just like take these things and make them into a little like, you know, how they did umbrellas and how they do emotes. Just scrap these as an item. Just make them something that you learn and you just permanently have, like a little fireworks tab. That would be better than a little limited item in my opinion, because then you'd be able to like just do this whenever. I see how it would get very annoying really fast though with people spamming them, but I mean, you make them so cheap and affordable and people technically just kind of behave with them already, so I don't see why not just make them something permanent that you learn, you know? Maybe it's just that they've done so many that like have now been retired and just don't come back, or I don't know. I just feel like it should be something that you permanently learn. It'd be nice. A pair of warm fenniel boots. Kani-sana, the leader of Gridania herself. Thank you for dedicating time to play Saint for the younglings. Seeing the city awash with their bright smiles is but one virtue of this fine festival. Were those not fennel boots you gifted just now? The Atelier is known for its sturdy shoes, so I imagine that child will be afforded endless hours of play. I used to run through these woods as a youth, and I can assure you that feet are the first to feel winter's bite. How reassuring to know that our children will spend the coldest season in warmth and comfort. Ho ho ho. A Sunsilk Tapestries winter coat. Take your coat and get the fuck away from me. Want to see who comes around. Momodi from the quicksand. So you're the Saint of Nimia I've been hearing so much about. I snagged an invitation from the Adventurers Guild, hoping for some seasonal refreshment, and between all the smiling youngsters and twinkling lights, I haven't been disappointed. She needs a break from the quicksand, watching like all that ERP all day, every day. That garment you just handed off was a Weaver's Guild craftsmanship, wasn't it? I'd recognize that style anywhere. A certain fancy guild master's going to hear how well that poppet liked his present just as soon as I get back to Olda. If he doesn't melt to rose oil on the spot, I'll eat my proverbial hat. Is she like she's kind of like she's like one of the more saucier Lalafels in the game. What does he mean by that? It's like she's like, you know, she's like a bartender, I think. No, not 100% certain. I know she runs the inn and everything, so alcohol is a part of her thing. She listens to like everyone's gossip. I think there's like old videos of like 1.0, like the stuff that she says going around in some of the earlier quests. She's just like a barmaid Lalafell. She's seen some shit. She's heard some shit. A mammoth produced by the Skysteel Manufactory. Honoroid. Ah, Master Incubus. What an honor it is to have witnessed such a heartwarming and philanthropic exchange. I don't remember who this guy is from. You gifted that child a Skysteel Manufacturing mammoth, did you not? I find it fascinating that toys created via modern technology should be coveted for so traditional a festival as the Starlight celebration. In truth, I am conducting research into how such Ishgardian festivals are perceived and promoted in neighboring nations. When I pen The White Yonder, I developed a particular curiosity regarding the effect of the interpersonal exchanges on the transmission of cultural practices you see. Lord Emelian generously granted me to leave to embark on his journey of inquiry, and I hope to compile what insights I gain here and into another volume. Ahem, a happy Starlight to you, my lord. Who are you? It's been a while. I want to say, fucking a lot of Heaven's Ward isn't really fresh on the mind anymore. So far, it like all seems to be like important, mostly important characters, or at least some sort of like the main story quest characters. A pair of mittens knitted with Azam steep wool. Uh-oh. Are we gonna actually see them? Are they actually gonna come around? Are we gonna get to see the guy that everyone calls Little Sun? There he is, it's him, They actually brought him all the way to Gridania. What the fuck are you doing here? What, is my presence here so peculiar? Magni, I have it on the authority of foreign traders that this Eorzean ritual is not simply a sacred distribution of gifts to children. It is an ideal setting in which to find my Nama. You still on the prowl for love? Oh, poor Magni. Your denial is futile. Hidden somewhere in this wood is my gentle maiden of dusk, My ethereal dancer in the morning mist. I am certain of it. Yet, all those I have yet observed appear to be mewling children, chattering kin, or shamelessly courting couples. Had I been aware of such a complication, I would have sought divine guidance before coming here. Then again, delaying my journey might have precluded attending this auspicious ceremony. Nay, I am born of the mighty sun, and naught can elude my gaze. Yet, let legend remember that Magni of the Oronir sought his Nama alone and discovered her wreathed in the light of Gerdania's stars. Alright, good luck on your quest for pussy. Poor dude. Give him a wife. Poor dude, he's just down bad. He needs something. Sharian Ring of Wisdom. Now, who from Endwalker are we gonna see show up for this? Millions. Why, Rickubus, what a lovely surprise. Unfortunate. Before you ask, I am not here on official business. My wife wished to see the festivities, so I have accompanied her. That is all. The parents of the twins. So much for Starlight cheer. You know, once when the twins were little, Fortunat gave them puzzles complicated enough to stump half the studium. And that was genuinely his best effort at gift giving. But lo and behold, Alphanod solved his without batting an eye, and Alice couldn't even be bothered to open the box. My gift was seeing this man dumbfounded by his two talented and drastically different children. Yes, well, the very notion of the Saint of Nimia might visit our Charlian household was flawed from the outset. Regardless, such charades are behind us now. Our children no longer lie awake hoping for Starlight presents. Perhaps, but I certainly wouldn't refuse a gift, were it offered. It appears I have business at Ephemeral Fineries after all. If you'll excuse me. Make sure it's good or you're gonna be sleeping on the couch. That's right. I must send Mila a little something as well. Did you know she's begun work at the High Crucible? Oh, I am so proud of her. Sadly, we don't get anyone from Shadowbringers, given the nature of how Shadowbringers even worked. So usually we can't get that all mixed up in Eorzea business because, you know, just given the way that the plot for that expansion worked, there's very little crossover for the characters. This is an NPC from a previous year, just kind of hanging out with the elk. Which we did get this as a mount. Trying to remember. I think this little dude right here is from the XIV beast tribe. I think this was one of the NPCs from last year. It's all about like teaching a Lalafell the magic of Christmas. Both of these were probably like, yeah, from the previous year. Another prominent little side character. The leader of the all-female pirate crew. She just wants to settle down, find herself a man. Oh, it's Chloe and Zoe. They're kind of just hanging out here. Any other... No one else seems to kind of be hidden around. Okay, well, let's go back to the housing area. Yeah, the Christmas beach. No. It's just gonna like bust out. Here's one of the previous Christmas mounts that we could get for one of the seasonal events. Now this is like, I always like getting mounts. I always like getting something a little bit more meaty. It's a very goofy mount. Just hopping around in this magical little snowman. I forgot I had mount music on. Here's something I got from one of the more recent pieces of content. It's a fun quote-unquote mount, where we're just carried around by this this fairy. I thought about like maybe doing a solo run of this dungeon to showcase it, but I don't really feel like it. I need to like kind of, after I stop the stream, I need to go work on art some more. It's gonna be a very packed week for streams and a very busy week in real life, so I'm gonna like try and make an effort to do as much last minute holiday streaming as I can. Here it is. Here's the Christmas elk. This does this goofy little effect where it spreads Christmas shit around. And I don't really have much else to do in the game now. Alright. Give me a second. Alright. So that was the goofy little, very short stream the Final Fantasy XIV Starlight Celebration 2023 event. Not a very meaty stream, not a very exciting stream, but it's something. When will we have the Splatoon 3? Christmas Frosty Fest, Splatfest? I don't know. They haven't quite announced it yet. I'm kind of like, are they delaying it? Is it gonna be after Christmas? I thought for sure it was probably gonna be this weekend, but apparently not. I guess maybe Nintendo figured like, hey, a lot of people aren't gonna have a Nintendo Switch and Splatoon 3 until after Christmas Day, so let's not have it during Christmas weekend. It'll probably be closer to New Year's, which that works out better for me, because you know, I'll still kind of be celebrating Christmas after it happens. It'll be more around New Year's time that they do it. It's good because it doesn't have a crossover with my birthday, at least. What day does my birthday fall on? Let's see. My birthday falls on this Saturday. Right. Christmas is on a Monday this year. Christmas Eve is on Sunday. Let's head out to the porch. Yeah, it's only like an hour, 30-minute stream at most. Let me see who's online right now that I can send you guys to. Though, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where I'm gonna really send you guys today. Actually, I know where I'll send you guys today. The viewership is just kind of low, Mechanicat, because, you know, it's a Final Fantasy XIV stream. Nothing too exciting. Like, no one really... not a lot of people show up for these ones. They showed up for the Fall Guys event, because just for the novelty of, like, how fucking crazy that was, but everyone's also, like, maybe busy. So, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't really, I'm just like, oh, this is... You know, whoever is gonna even stick around for the raid, it's gonna look like one of those like raids where it's probably just like. I always feel bad when I see it happen, but you know, when someone has like one viewer and they raid into another channel after a stream, that is something that like is always so very disheartening for someone like when they're first starting to like stream and all that, and they have low viewership and it's just like maybe them and one other person. I hate feeling like that. I'm kind of past that, but at the same time it's like, you know, when you have like low viewership and you raid it does kind of, you know, it does kind of play a mind game, like I don't know. I worry too much. I definitely do. It's just, yeah, it's... I don't know, it's some stupid kind of, like, anxiety shit. So... Say a stream, like, doesn't have too many viewers and whatnot. Then I kind of like, I'm like, alright, well I kind of don't want to send you guys to a living person. Usually I'll send you guys over to, you know, Game Center CX, or live feeds of ducks. But if I have like a bigger turnout for the stream, usually like I'll send you guys to like someone else. Just I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to get past that mentality that like I mean, people that I was rating thinks about this stuff. It's normal, but most people getting rated don't mind. Quite the opposite. A raid is a nice thing. It is. It is. I barely, I haven't had this problem for a while, but just the seasonal stuff, bad hours for streaming, and just me not really being too interesting lately has led me to be a little bit more self-conscious about rating other people. And you know, it's especially if it's like another streamer that I really respect. I kind of don't want to raid their channel. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. Anyways. Yeah. Sorry for being stupid and awkward. That's I don't know. This was just a Final Fantasy XIV stream. They're gonna say, "Oh, hey, what game were you playing?" I'm gonna be like, "Final Fantasy XIV," and they're gonna be like, "Oh." And then they're gonna think I'm lame. Like everyone thinks, like when you say, "Oh yeah, I play Final Fantasy XIV," and then everyone's first reaction is usually like, "Oh, that game, the game with all the mentally ill people that are extremely like full of drama and toxicity." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the game, all right. It's good, I swear. I'm not like the rest of the people that play this game." Square Enix and the Final Fantasy XIV team are never gonna. They're gonna watch my VODs and they're gonna be like, "Man, this guy fucking sucks. We're never gonna like wanna ever send him anything ever or utter his name like any other Final Fantasy XIV influencer that talks about our game." Ah well. Yeah, anyways, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for lurking. And if you're watching the VODs on Twitch and YouTube, I appreciate all the support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying my VODs, even though I'm kind of cringe. I don't know. Sometimes I worry, like, do I really need to be uploading every single VOD that I do? That stream where I played Guitaru Man on accident. I wanted to have a more... You know, I wanted to give Guitaru Man its, like, completely own theme stream and everything. And just the other day, I'm just like, fuck it, I'll play the first few stages of Guitaru Man on a whim. And then I just played through the entire fucking game, and I'm like, well, shit. There goes that. Oh, and then I'm like, I did really good too. I only like struggled on like, I only like failed 2 or 3 stages, and that's about it. And then I one-shot the final boss song, so it's like, wow, that would have actually been a really good VOD performance-wise, but it's gonna be lost forever unless I highlight it or upload a worse Twitch compressed version to the YouTube, which I'm like debating. Do I even upload that, or do I just let it fade away, or do I even bother highlighting it on Twitch? I think I'll highlight it on Twitch at least. Just being able to throw up a game and play it and not have to worry about anything is usually nice to do. You don't have to worry too much about putting on a good show, I guess. Most people tend to like want to show up and like watch all the weird games that I play, and then when I'm playing something like Splatoon 3 or Final Fantasy XIV, it's just kind of like everyone's like, oh, okay, I've seen enough of those games for one lifetime. It's just me being self-conscious. Next game that I play will be much more exciting, and much more interesting. So look out for The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge for the PS2, the Devil May Cry-like, developed by Capcom themselves. It's been waiting a long time to play this game, and it's finally almost here. I just gotta finish up the thumbnail, which I'll be doing as soon as I hang up the stream. Anyways, I already said it, but you know, thank you for watching and lurking and watching the VODs on Twitch and YouTube. Really appreciate it. Even though I seem ungrateful at times, I guess, or like maybe, I don't know. Just even having like, you know, just having like 4 viewers want to watch Final Fantasy XIV is like, that's already pretty good for a Final Fantasy stream, honestly. I read the number, I did what you're not supposed to do. But yeah, anyways, yeah. Sorry I'm not that good with reading. Sorry I don't voice act. It's probably more entertaining to watch me flub my words and like trip over pronunciation for some of this shit that they say in this game. Anyways, enough self-deprecation. Fucking goddamn it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, farewell. Stay safe. World's fucking crazy right now. Rick don't know how to read. I know how to read. I know how to read better than other people. Anyways, I knew how to read the Twitch TOS, unlike everyone that got fucking banned for just streaming porn. So, and you know, showing their bare naked titties on cam and all that. That was a thing that happened. Can't believe that was a fucking thing that happened with Twitch. Watching them backpedal those TOS changes like faster than the speed of light. Twitch was in total chaos for a single day, and my god, if you weren't browsing the artist tag and the VTuber tag that night, you really fucking missed out on a crazy ass experience. I've seen some shit. Anyways, yeah. See you guys next time. Stay safe out there. World's fucking crazy. Christmas time is making everyone insane, including me. Yeah. I'm so tired. I kind of want the seasonal stuff to be done so I could kind of just like return to normal. You're excited for seasons like right as they're about to happen, and then like a little. I was kind of burned out after Halloween. I'm like, man, I put so much effort into Halloween, and then like November will be my rest month, and then Christmas comes around, and I worked so hard on the overlays and everything, and I just ended up kind of burning myself out, and yeah, that's still a decent amount of Christmas theme streams, but not as much as I was expecting to have. I don't even have much plans for like what I can possibly do on Christmas, so we will see how it ends up. You're rolling on the floor crying and laughing. Fucking, what did Twitch expect to happen when they announced that TOS bullshit? Half the people that use their service can't even fucking read. You think they're gonna read TOS? No one reads TOS. Not even the people that use their platform. Anyways, that's enough of me rambling and getting distracted and going off on tangents. So fucking... Okay. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, farewell.